All right, there you have it, the shot of Kingston City, everyone traversing and making their way to kick off this Wednesday morning. It is 6:20, and we are very happy that you're joining us right here for Sunrise. And our girl TK is here with the headlines. Good morning, T.
I am.
Good
I
morning,
am here
TK.
with the headlines. Good morning.
I'm always excited to see you. I think I'm more excited to see you than when Lionel Messi came to Jamaica.
Wow.
This is a big thing.
That's a lot of excitement.
That's a lot of excitement.
I'm a football fan,
I
you know?
also do not believe you. just throwing that out there.
It's like, that's definitely an IT. What do you want?
She's a modest, you know?
Just say what's
More
what you
excited
like
than when
from
Messi. More exciting than when Messi
yes,
came here.
absolutely.
Even I'm not more excited about me than when Messi came here. But thank you.
So
I'll
modest
take it.
She's so modest, you know? Beautiful.
You
Good morning.
get your friend now? You get your
I
friend.
want to
Good
know what
morning.
IT looking. IT wants something, man.
We'll talk, IT. We'll talk. We'll talk. Let us jump right into the headlines. See what I did there? U.S. says no travel ban list exists. So the U.S. State Department has denied the existence of a travel ban list targeting Caribbean community countries following public inquiries from several nations. Spokesperson Tami clarified that the recent review of visa policies is not based on any specific list, but rather an ongoing effort to strengthen national security measures. The review, mandated by President Biden's executive order, aims to identify strategies for improving visa procedures and ensuring the safety of the United States. And of course, this comes after several Caribbean countries now need visas or reviewed visa procedures to enter the United States.
What's interesting about this is I would like to know where the gray area and the break of communication came, because for a few days, people all over socials were just like, wait a minute, there is a list that has come out. What is happening here? What does this now mean for me being from this country? It's interesting to hear, in quite a contrast, they're saying, no, this does not exist. So I'd like to know what the source was, where this alarm even came from, and then what do we really listen to? Because I would think we would have to listen to the news coming out of the US to say, no man, nothing not go so. But it's interesting because where would this just come out of thin air?
If there were a list that was targeting a particular region, I don't know if the creators of the list would say, yes, we're targeting a certain region. So it's a matter of, you know, but I mean, the truth of the matter is that, you know, border security has been something that has been top of mind for the United States for a while. It has won elections even. And so to have any revision to the entry or exit procedures is not surprising. It's not shocking. The fact that it is seemingly geared towards certain regions more so than others, well, you know, that raises questions, but...
And also, they didn't have to respond to the queries. You know, they could say, hey, we're
doing what we're doing, it's our country.
But I mean, we got some clarity and a response, official response, and that we have to go by it in the interim. I mean, that's the clarity that we've asked for, and we got it. There's no travel ban list. You know, well, in other news, Rodney Price is saying, hey, I'm in the US. 15 years ago, you couldn't do it. So, you know, I'm just saying.
Not IT training, a new headline.
I know, right? But next up, updates for you. March 31 deadline to register for next voters list. Jamaicans have until Monday, March 31st to register to vote in the upcoming general election. The Electoral Office of Jamaica is encouraging all eligible citizens aged 18 and older to register before the deadline. The updated national voters list will be published on May 31st, with the general election expected by September. The deadline applies to both Jamaican citizens and Commonwealth nationals who have resided in Jamaica for at least 12 consecutive months. So register, register, register.
I have something I would like to share.
Ooh, do it.
September.
I went and registered yesterday.
Ooh, look at you.
I found the electoral office in my constituency. I went in, I registered, and I was in and out in 16 minutes flat. It was just myself and another gentleman in there. I will just say, for those who have never done it before.
Yes.
It definitely makes it simple if you go with your birth certificate, because I didn't have to answer a single question. The lady was able to just fill out the form
What about a passport?
using my birth certificate, but you can also go with your Jamaican passport, because all they need to do is prove your citizenship. It was super simple. You lean back, you take a picture, you do your fingerprints, and they said that either this weekend or next weekend they would come to my address to verify that I do live there, and then that's the end of the process.
Just so you know,
It
they're
was
coming.
super
They're
simple.
actually coming, just so you know.
But here what now, TK? The lady said that they start as early as 6:30 a.m. And I said, please come at 6:30 a.m. I want to be the first stop. I don't want to sit down in my house all day.
Awake.
Awake. You understand? I said, no man, we're awake. Come. So I tell her she come after 7, she late. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. I'm happy that you share that, Yendi, because I'm saying, if it is that we have a significant increase in the number of voters voting, or registered voters, I mean, persons registering to vote. I mean, the last time it was what,
30-something percent. Yeah.
If we have like over 50% or 60%, then we will see what the true position of Jamaica is in real terms, because we can read what we in the newspaper, what's coming on out on social media, but we would like to see via the votes what the true choice of Jamaica is. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I'm going to...
You know what it was for me? I'm going to be very honest. I was almost afraid to publicly share that I was registering for the first time, because it would just be like, so it's so long it took you to register, only to realize...
I already say it.
Only to realize that there are a lot of people who have never registered and have never voted. But I feel as though we're at such a critical point as an independent nation, and such critical decisions are being made that I really want to have a say in what direction our country could go in. And something came over me to say, you know what, it is time to get involved. It is time to exercise your right. And I just want to encourage anyone out there who has never voted, don't feel cute about it.
There's a lot of you.
Find the electoral office, go and register. Something about it felt really good when I came away yesterday. I must admit that a part of me feels like, I'm a part of this thing. And I think particularly because I have children, I must have a say in what happens to the future of the nation. So go out, register to vote. It does not take you whole day, and I feel like it's worth it. I feel like we all have to say.
It used to be fashionable to say, I never voted. It used to. It's no longer fashionable to say that.
The truth is that voting power is power. And so, you know, if I am a politician, for example, on any side, whichever side it is, and I'm like, I have this great idea, but it will not impact where the voters are, then chances are I will focus where I know there's a majority of the voters, or I know that there is, you know, these people are more so registered than these region over here, for example. And so the more of us that put our voice into the pool and vote on issues and principles versus just this me saying, you know, then you kind of force the hand of the people in power to say, okay, this is what the voters want, and I want to win, so let me do it. You know what I mean? So let's do it. I'm glad that you shared that, and I'm glad. Congratulations on being.
Congratulations to exercise.
I'm officially a grown-up.
Yes.
I'm kidding. So when are you going to register?
Before March 31st.
Do it today.
In 16 minutes.
Do it today.
But I don't know about 16 minutes, because you'll be here. But, you know, we'll make it work.
Do it today.
Do it today, for real.
Daniel?
Yes.
You registered to vote?
Yes.
Well done.
Patrick?
Registered to vote? Yep. Well done. DJ, registered to vote?
Shalaka moves
a long time. When did that fun?
Well done.
From 18 years old.
All right.
Okay.
We're doing this.
Let's do it.
We're doing this.
We're voting this year.
No, they said nobody never called Michaela name, because we know. Why not Wednesday time? Man found with a live turtle concealed in his pants by TSA at a New Jersey airport.
Ooh.
You heard me? Okay.
Whoa.
A Pennsylvania man who was going through security at a New Jersey airport was found to have a live turtle concealed in his pants, according to the Federal Transportation Security Administration. The turtle was detected Friday, March 7, 2025, after a body scanner alarm went off. You can't laugh, I will laugh. Went off at Newark Liberty International Airport. A TSA officer then conducted a pat-down on the East Stroudsburg man and determined there was something concealed in the groin area of his pants. When questioned further, the man reached into his pants and pulled out the turtle, which was about 5 inches or 12 centimeters long and wrapped in a small blue towel. He said it was a red air slider turtle, thanks for the clarification, a species that is popular as a pet. The man, whose name was not released, was escorted from the checkpoint area by Port Authority police and ended up missing his flight. The turtle was confiscated. And it's not clear if the turtle was the man's pet or why he had it in his pants. Quote, "We have seen travelers try to conceal knives and other weapons on their person, in their shoes and in their luggage. However, I believe this is the first time we have come across someone who was concealing a live animal down the front of his pants," said Thomas Carter.
Hey, listen, this is a Why Not Wednesday headline by every measure. Listen, that man is a single man, I can tell. That's all I'm going to say about this. You know what I mean? That's a single man.
I'd like some clarity on that. Why would you say that, IT?
Because there's nobody. His name is not even released because nobody's complaining. Had I done that, hey, let me just say.
It would have been problematic.
A different situation.
It's definitely a different type of an emotional support pet.
We should have had him on WAGs. We'll try to find him for WAGs.
Yeah,
we'll interview him on WAGs and see what's up.
The turkey in the man pants, you know?
He's a single man and he's not a Jamaican man. That's all I'm going to say about it. He's not a black man. Absolutely not. Listen, TK, thank you for the Why Not Wednesday headline.
You're welcome.
What a good way to end the news, this morning. Listen, that's a wrap. The headlines is a wrap. But don't go anywhere because we're talking great mercies when we return in Wednesday's service. So stay with us.
Hey,
don't move.
I got